Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Now here's Lively. Here's Thompson. And that's good from 17 feet.
A shooter of Thompson's caliber has little trouble in the mid-range.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat.
And he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him, that his speed and movement, we need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Hartenstein, no good. Davis with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. The fader. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Davis. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Irving is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Inside. Back to Davis. The three. Davis missing again.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Hartenstein. From deep, Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up.
Well, what a pump fake by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the defender committed, and he'll go to the foul line.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Pass to Williams. He takes it in. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Irving. Hartenstein pulls it in. So it's Oklahoma City now. Dorn up top. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my goodness. How about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. Dort outside. Stolen by Davis. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 3. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Dallas shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, John Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Irving with it. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Thunder leading by 7. The drive by Shea. Back to Williams. Over Irving. Goes back up. Hartenstein. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Outside Irving. He got a piece of it. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Well, you love the unselfish nature of Kyrie Irving. He understands it's his job to make the guys around him feel good and find them in their sweet spots.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 10. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Lively.
In tight windows, you have got to be confident and on point. Spencer Dinwiddie, really good job in the pick and roll.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
And here are the Thunder now. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. SGA explodes to the rim.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And stolen by Williams. .143 left in the second. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yes, such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Pass to Christie. The three is up. The Thunder with the rebound. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Oklahoma City?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by the biggest margin of the game. It's 9. Count it. Dort's got his second bucket.
Listen, that is all you can do defensively. Lou Dort, at times, is just going to make tough shots.
Pass to Gafford. Now Dinwiddie. Still without a bucket. Count that bucket.
You have to respect the jumper of Spencer Dinwiddie. If you don't, he will rise and fire.
Now here's Hartenstein. Stolen by Gafford. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Screen by Holmgren. To the inside. Knocked loose. Now here's Dinwiddie. 4 seconds left. Driving inside. And he takes it up and lays it in. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Now here's Williams. Down low. Tipped. And here's Irving. Pass to Lively. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. The free throw drops for Lively. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Thunder leading by 4. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Out to the wing. Williams on the wing. Washington grabs the miss. It's a neck-and-neck game in Dallas. For the lead. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holmgren. Inside. Hartenstein in the post.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Davis has got 5 now.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Stolen by Gafford. To the middle. Here's Marshall. Can't connect from short range. Oklahoma City trailing. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Shoots it from the high post. Exum's shot is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Dinwiddie. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall. Gafford the screen. 13 feet out. Marshall with the bucket. And now a 5-point Dallas lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Right around 3 minutes into this second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Holmgren.
2 minutes.
They still need this. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Dinwiddie. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
One thing you have to love about Spencer Dinwiddie is his confidence. Here's a guy who knows he belongs, and he's proving it with his play night after night.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Here's Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Williams from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
The 3 from Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. It's hauled in by Exum. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Shooting 1.
Here's Williams. Pass to Marshall. Exum outside. Shot clock at 5. Williams from long range. Kept alive. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie outside. This one for 3. Williams misses. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Dallas on top, up by 4. And we're coming.
The Thunder, 31.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Mavericks lead by 4. Williams with it. To the paint. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And in transition, Holmgren has speed, but he also plays under control.
Marshall can't hit. Deflects the pass. Gafford in the post. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 4. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Here's Gafford. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Gafford's got 4 points this quarter.
What a find by Spencer Dinwiddie. Defense keys in on him, and he decides to make the nice pass.
Assisted.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Williams with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Gafford the screen. Pass to Exum. From deep. No good there.
Just showing some tremendous authority controlling the boards. Love it.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Marshall. They get the rebound. Here's Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Second chance effort. Williams' shot is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their M.O. this evening.
Out to the right wing. Here's Holmgren. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, you're going to have to try to foul him harder. Chet Holmgren wants to score through contact, getting stronger and stronger.
Oh, Thompson, always in motion.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Holmgren. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 3-point lead. Pass to Lively. And stolen by Williams. Dort with it. Now Thompson defending. Dort's shot is good.
That's a big-time bucket. Lou Dort has unshakable confidence.
Lively. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And that one misses.
Now at the line for your Mavericks. Lively.
Good on the second one.
He missed a chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. It's deflected. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Davis. The big man, Davis, attacking.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
It's Dort on the wing. With the drive. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Great contest by the defender. If that's a dunk, you've got to put down in his face.
Here's Irving. And he makes it. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Second team foul.
A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he gets it back. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That'll put Shai Gilgeous-Alexander on the line. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Holmgren on the take. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
To the inside. Lively. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done. And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Williams. Rebound, Anthony Davis. And he commits the intentional foul. There's Davis with the three. The Thunder with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Holmgren. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And we talk about the things that made Chet Holmgren an elite prospect. Mental toughness is near the top of the list.
And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And an intentional foul right there.
14 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. Now a timeout call by Oklahoma City. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Dort for 3. Lively grabs the miss. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And they go to the intentional foul.
Klay Thompson. First personal foul. 15 foul.
He hits the first one. And that trims the lead to 6. And Dort hits them both. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both. And it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 7. All right, guys, what's your take?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And So it's Dallas winning this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.